there need the music here at the entrance. We already ready for the match.
Oh, and Miller's got Kazi outside the ring before the bell, trying to double team. This is getting underway already before the bell. And this is not at all surprising to see these two try to double team Kazi.
Yeah, Kazi is basically going to fight two people here. We've already seen Charlie Weston more or less have to do it.
Man, I just hope Robbie Walsh can get a little bit more control than Joey Hogan.
Oh my God, flipped all the way up and over onto both men.
What a flip dive that was. And Kazi coming off that huge win against Lee Valiant a few weeks ago. Got a lot of momentum right now, trying to get back to the top of the card.
Big win over Lee Valiant. Comes awful close. A win over Nick Richards here would help out as well.
And of course, this is a rematch several years in the making. One of the more, one of the more infamous matches in CWF history occurred between these two.
One of those Kazi rule street fights where Kazi sets the rules, which pretty much means there are none.
Oh, there should be a rule against that.
These two went toe-to-toe in that barbaric match. It saw ladders and thumbtacks and kendo sticks and chains, and I think I saw a car hood and maybe a car antenna and a cat of nine tails and a piranha and all kinds of stuff that got used.
Are we talking about Richard Saturday night at home?
Cover there from Kazi, only got two.
Yeah, 2 count there, and you're right, it was a gruesome match. You know, not Kazi's rules tonight. Of course, Nick Richards plays by his own rules, more or less. And,
puts 2 feet in the face.
And this crowd's still just
buzzing.
Yeah, buzzing, trying to come down from that last match. Early contender, a strong contender for match of the year. And that's saying a lot in a world that involves, that 2 out of 3 falls between Lee and Everett several months ago. And Miller up on the apron again.
Dare I say, the officiating has been pretty lousy all night. Oh, really great move from Richards. Great move from Richards. Butterflied him into the buckle.
Yeah, great move. That's become one of his favorite moves as of late. And you're right.
Great opportunistic move. He headed at just the right time.
And you're right. The officiating's been kind of lousy tonight.
Cover. Richards, poor ring placement. He was too close to the ropes there. Not a good move from Richards. Why, if you hit a big move like that, why would you not drag the guy out to the center?
And I don't know, it's like he doesn't think. It's like he just does things. And get it in while I can, but the state of Robbie Walsh's hair.
Richards stepping in between the shoulder blades on Kazi.
And this is just in stark contrast to the match we just saw. Richards likes to keep a match as ugly as possible.
Fires away here.
That ugly style is hard to prepare for, believe it or not.
Oh, God. Yeah, it really is. Richards is so unorthodox and such a dirty fighter that you really never know where he's coming from or what you're going to see out of him next.
Yeah, you never really know. You expect wrestling moves from other people. Richards just, like I said earlier, just does things. But it's working for him. He's got Kazi. Nice little combination there.
Richards charges. No, sir. Oh, gosh. Oh, God, all the way to the floor.
And if you've never fallen from the top rope to the floor, that is a long, long way down.
It's a dangerous drop, too. We could see our first count out of the night here.
Yeah, I couldn't tell exactly how he landed from here, but it was with a nasty thud. And he's always got Miller there to help him up, though. If I'm Richards, I think I would have taken about an 8 count there. Oh, what in the world?
Kazi. Need him in the face here.
Now Kazi getting ugly. What in the world?
Oh boy, could be that double stomp, could be that flip dive. Oh, double stomp. These two are fighting ugly tonight, Cecil Scott.
Man, this is a back alley fight. Robbie.
Back on the cover, 2, no.
God, I feel like I'm yelling at these refs all night.
Well, Richards got the foot on the rope the very first time, but Kazi did not get off the cover. He just kept on top of him, maybe hoping to surprise him.
Well, in all fairness, Robbie Walsh, he probably shouldn't have counted that second fall. The rule is you're supposed to break the 2.
Good shot there from Richards. You're right, man. On a night where we've seen some incredible wrestling, this is a back alley brawl, and Richards, fingernails in the skin.
Oh, back rib. Oh,
women and children gasping in horror at this degenerate Richards.
And many women have gasped at horror of Nick Richards and the thought of blood.
We've talked about it several times in the past, C-Bear. Richards and Miller, for whatever reason, for whatever it is that has gotten in their heads, so little respect for the industry, so little respect for wrestling, so little respect for the fans, they don't even bother with wrestling gear anymore. They consider themselves some kind of fighting crusaders. Good move, good ring positioning, but only got 2. They consider themselves fighters, crusaders of some kind against everything that CWF stands for, everything that these people stand for, everything that wrestling as a whole stands for. And so little respect for the audience, the paying customers, so little respect for me, you, and everyone else, they don't even bother with wrestling gear.
No, and they're too good to come out through the entranceway or have music or anything like that. And it's way too much time with somebody like Kazi. And he just waylaid him on the top rope. And that's kind of the side effect of their mentality. He takes his time with everything with a lackadaisical approach.
Be a superplex here? Oh boy.
Oh my God, that's a long way down.
Woo! You heard the crash into the canvas.
Man, that is one of the sickest moves you could take in a wrestling match. We got to cover.
2-2. The thing about that, I talked a little while ago about that leaping baseball slide from Weston and how it was a great move because he didn't put himself in any jeopardy. That was the exact opposite of that. Kazi puts himself in just as much jeopardy as Richards to hit that big superplex.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a Kamakazi Kid match if he did not put himself in jeopardy. Oh, Richards, give him a lot of credit here, fighting back. It's just been an ugly fight.
Wee! Just knock Richards out!
The spinning back fist.
Richards is on Dream Street, pulling himself up, and Kazi is waiting.
Head of steam.
Oh, whip for the tackle, whip for the shoulder and the buckle. Got nothing but the post. Kazi might be hurt now.
And we saw that post do a number on Chris Lee earlier tonight. Oh, what are we doing now? What in the... I never know what Richards is thinking up there. Is he gonna try a superplex?
Richards likes to do that butterfly suplex off the top on occasion. Ooh, hard crash.
Nasty spill.
Could be the frog splash, Cecil Scott.
Could be. Kazi's right where he wants him. Oh, nothing but knees.
Good move from Richards. Like him or not, it was a good move from Richards.
I mean, it was self-preservation, but that's what you got to do. There was not enough time to roll out of the way. Oh,
hooks the DDT out of nowhere. Cover 2. Woo.
Took a page out of his partner's playbook. Didn't quite have quite the effectiveness.
Nick Richards just about won the contest with that big DDT.
And believe it or not, it looks like Richards actually cares whether or not he wins this match. That's a rare occurrence.
Well, if there's one thing in the world that Richards values, it's not a title, it's not some girl, it's being thought of as dangerous, the risk taker, the most crazy, the most wild. So yeah, to beat Kazi would be a big, big deal, and he's going for the cutter.
Yes, he is. Got it hooked tight.
No, up, around. Kazi slips out, could be that Death Valley driver.
Watch Miller, though.
Richards has got the rope and Miller is up. Somebody has got to do something about these outside the ring guys all night long.
Oh, well, Kazi just did something about it.
All night long, there's been people running in from nowhere and everywhere. Richards is poised. Richards is ready to strike.
Yeah, he lost concentration for a moment, going for the cutter.
No.
Backslide.
Kazi got the arms hooked. Got the arms hooked. Richards' shoulders are down.
Got it.
Beats him with it. Great win for Kamakazi Kid. As you said, Cecil Scott trying to angle himself back up higher on the card. Oh God, Richards with the cutter after the bell. Kazi has won this, and just like we saw earlier tonight with Lee Valiant, again, another situation of guys trying to attack after the bell sounds.
Pick him up! Pick him up!